Welcome to Yoga with Callie. This is a Yin Vin class. We'll start with dynamic movement and then move into longer posture holds, creating a well-balanced equal flow, moving our body and also relaxing into our bodies. So we'll begin this class with some breath work to get centered into our body. You can place one hand on your heart, one on your belly. And we'll start by taking slow inhales into our low belly, in through the nose. And exhaling out through the nose. Taking this time to be present in this moment. Breathing in through the nose. Feeling the belly or the breath and travel down into your belly and out. The same way, first leaving the belly and then through the heart. Taking this time to set an intention for your practice. Choosing a word or phrase that resonates with you. Perhaps peace, relaxation, letting go, anything that connects with you today in this moment. One more big breath in. And let's begin. All right, we'll start this class in a tabletop position. Wrists are directly below your shoulders, knees below the hips, tabletop. And we will inhale, dropping the belly down, gazing up for cow. Exhale, curling the spine under, tucking the chin in towards the chest, cat. Inhale, dropping the belly down. Exhale, curling the spine under, gazing towards your belly button. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat, pressing through the palms, feeling your spine waking up. Moving with the rhythm of your breath. One more time, inhale, dropping the belly down, gazing up. Exhale, curling the spine under. And we'll find a neutral tabletop position. From here, we'll send our right hand straight out, making sure that our left wrist is directly below our shoulder for strength and support. And then sending out, sending out the left leg, balancing here. Option 2, flex or extend your toes. Balance. And on your next exhale, we'll curl the spine under, bringing the elbows and knee together. Inhale, extend. Exhale, curling under. Inhale, extend. One last time, bringing the elbow and knees together. And resting that right hand down, shaking out the left if that feels good. Always listening to your body throughout this practice, knowing what is enough and what's too much, and when you can push yourself a little bit harder. Okay, now we'll do the other side, sending our left hand out in front of us. Right leg lifts, balancing here. Keeping a nice neutral spine. And on your next exhale, we'll curl the spine, bring the knee and elbow together. Inhale, extend. Exhale. Inhale, extend. One last time here. Elbow and knee comes together. And extend. And now we'll find a nice neutral tabletop. Shake out those wrists. Feeling the spine waking up. Now we'll send our right hand up to the sky, gazing up towards our thumb, opening through the shoulder blades. And on your next exhale, lacing the right hand under, dropping the shoulder down, resting the head on your mat. Letting your shoulder blades open up. Squaring the hips, letting them sink back a little bit deeper. Option to keep this hand here, or you can send it straight out ahead of you. Twisting through the spine, relaxing the shoulder blades down. One more big breath in. And we'll plant the left hand down, bringing the right back up and planting it down. Same thing with the other side, sending the left hand up towards the ceiling, opening through the shoulder blades, gazing up towards the left thumb. And on your exhale, lacing the left hand through and under, dropping the shoulder down, resting your head down. Square the hips, using your right hand to press down to try and square these shoulder blades, opening and twisting through the spine. Breathing into the twist. Exhale, releasing any tension you may be feeling. Option to keep this hand here or send it straight ahead. Letting yourself relax into this posture. One more big breath in. And we'll plant that right hand back down, coming back into a tabletop position. Now we'll go into child's pose. Option to keep the knees together or bringing them to the edges of your mat. Sending the hips back, dropping the chest down, lengthening through the spine. You can rest your forehead down. And relaxing here, connecting with your breath, connecting with your intention for this class. Letting your low back sink down. Relaxing the shoulders away from the ears. pressing through the palms to help sink yourself down a little more. On your next exhale, we'll curl our toes under, pressing back into downward dog. Pressing the heels down, lengthening through the spine, hinging at the hips. Gazing down towards your belly button. Straightening out the legs. Now we'll be moving into our dynamic flow portion of this class. Sending the right leg up into three-legged dog. Exhale, bringing the knee to the outer elbow. Inhale back into three-legged dog. Exhaling over to the other elbow. Inhale back up. And as you exhale, stepping through the palms, you can drop the left knee down, coming up into a low lunge. Gazing up towards your thumbs, dropping the shoulders down your spine. Ooh, finding balance. On your next exhale, pressing the hips back, straightening the front leg, dropping down for runner's lunge. Hands come to each side of your foot. Engaging the hamstrings, sinking the hips down. And now we'll flow with that movement 3 times with our breath. Inhale, low lunge. Exhale, runner's lunge. Inhale, low lunge. Exhale, runner's lunge. Inhale, low lunge. Exhale, runner's lunge. Now we'll plant both hands down, curling the back toes under, pressing back into downward dog. We'll do the same thing on the other side, sending the left leg up into three-legged dog. On your exhale, bringing the knee to the outer elbow. Inhale, three-legged dog. Exhaling over to the other side. Inhale up. And exhale, stepping the foot through, dropping the knee down, up into low lunge. Shoulders move away from the ears, gazing up towards your thumbs. Now we'll straighten that front leg out, pressing the hips back, hands come to each side of your foot for runner's lunge. And now we will flow 3 times with the rhythm of our breath. Inhaling into low lunge. Exhale, runner's lunge. Low lunge. Exhale, runner's lunge. Inhale, low lunge. Exhale, runner's lunge. Planting both hands down, sending the left leg back. Come back into downward dog. Lengthening through the spine, using your palms to help drop your chest a little lower. It's okay if your heels don't touch the ground. Just work on going as far as you can today in your body. Continuing with our dynamic movement, we'll come back into 3-legged dog, sending the right leg up. Exhale, knee to right elbow. Inhale, 3-legged dog. Exhaling over to the other side. Inhale, 3-legged dog. And we'll step the right foot through, rotating on our left heel, coming up into warrior one. Tucking the front ribs in, dropping the shoulders down, gazing up towards the thumbs. Right knee is bent, left leg is straight. Now we'll straighten the right leg, bringing the hands out to our sides, dropping the chest down. Hand comes to the inside of your foot, right hand comes up for triangle pose. Now we'll flow with that movement 3 times with our breath. Inhale, warrior one. Exhale, straightening the leg, triangle pose, dropping down. Inhale, warrior one. Exhale, triangle. Inhale. Exhale, triangle. Finding balance and strength. We'll plant both hands down on our mat, coming back into downward dog. Taking a moment to sink into our breath here. We'll send the left leg into 3-legged dog. Exhaling, bringing the knee to the outer elbow. Inhale, 3-legged dog. Exhale over to the other side. Inhale back. And stepping the left leg through, the palms coming up into warrior one. Gazing up towards the thumbs, drop the shoulders down, lengthening through the spine. Bring the arms out to our sides, Straighten out the front leg. Chest comes down, hand to the inside of your foot for triangle pose, gazing up towards your right thumb. Shoulders are square here. Legs are straight. Now we'll flow 3 times with our breath once again. Inhale, warrior one, bending the front knee. Exhale, triangle pose. Inhale, warrior one. Exhale, triangle. Inhale, warrior one. Exhale, triangle. We'll plant both hands down, coming back into downward dog. One last round of dynamic movement, and we'll move into the yin postures. Getting our body nice and warmed up to really relax. All right, last vinyasa on this side. Sending the right leg into three-legged dog. Exhale, knee to elbow. Three-legged dog. Exhale, over to the other side. Three-legged dog. And we'll step that foot through the palms, shifting on the back foot, coming into warrior two. Arms are parallel with the shoulders, gazing forward towards your thumb. Drop the shoulders down, curl the front ribs in. We'll drop our left hand down onto our thigh, bringing the right up, gazing up for reverse warrior. Lengthening through the side body. Now we'll swing the hands around, dropping the right down to the inside of your foot. Left hand comes straight up, shoulders are square for extended side angle. Now we'll flow 3 times with this movement, listening to the rhythm of your breath. You'll inhale, warrior one, or warrior two. Exhale, reverse warrior. And extended side angle. Warrior two. Reverse warrior. Extended side angle. Last one. Warrior two. Reverse warrior. Extended side angle. Go ahead and come back into downward dog. Feeling the burn. And same thing on the other side. Coming into three-legged dog. Exhale, knee to elbow. Inhale, three-legged dog. Exhaling over to the other side. Three-legged dog. And stepping through the palms, coming into warrior two. Sinking the hips down. Roll the shoulders down your back. And breathe here. Lengthening through the spine. Dropping the right hand down onto your thigh. Left comes up. For reverse warrior. Opening through the side body. Rolling the hands over. Drop the left down to the inside of your foot. Reverse or extended side angle. Now flow 3 times with the rhythm of your breath. Coming into warrior two. Reverse warrior. Extended side angle. Warrior two. Reverse warrior. Extended side angle. Last one. Warrior two. Reverse warrior. Extended side angle. Now that is over. Back into downward dog. We will walk both of our feet up towards our hand, coming into a yogi squat here, dropping the hips down. You can bring your elbows to the inside of your knees, bringing the palms together, letting your hips really sink down as we move into yin, our yin segment of this class. So now we'll be holding postures for 2 to 3 minutes, really letting our body melt into the various postures, starting with this one. Yogi squat is a really great exercise to do. We hold a lot of emotions and trauma in our hips. And so to do this for 3 minutes a day is very beneficial to your emotional well-being and your mental health. Rolling the shoulders down your spine. Deepening your breath. One more minute here. Again, always listening to your body throughout these yoga classes. If you need to rest, rest. But just using your breath as a tool to, connect. One more minute here. One last big breath in. And exhale. Planting the hands down, we'll send our left foot back. Right stays up. Hands are directly below your shoulders. Your right foot is on the outside of your hands. Gazing forward. Option here to keep this left leg straight or drop the knee down and relaxing. The choice is yours, whatever feels good today in this moment. Keeping a nice neutral spine, gazing forward, pressing through the palms, finding strength. One more big breath in here. Now we can heel toe your foot over to the other side. We'll sink down into this for pigeon pose. So your foot or your calf is parallel with the top of your mat, really trying to balance out the hips here. You can press your hands down, lengthening through the spine. With each inhale, lengthen a bit through the spine. With each exhale, letting your hips sink down. From here, you can begin to lower your chest down, bringing the hands in front of you. You can straighten them all the way out, or you can create a little pillow for your head with your forearms, relaxing down. With each inhale, lengthening a bit. And with the exhale, letting yourself melt down. One last big breath in here. And exhale, coming back up. We'll bring the left leg up a bit, making a right angle here for figure 4. We have 1, 2, 3 right angles. Sinking the hips down. You can plant the hands down by your spine, by your side. Rolling your shoulder blades down, gazing up, finding a neutral spine. With each exhale, letting yourself relax a little bit more. One last big breath in here. And exhale, release. All right, so rolling back onto our hips, we'll bring that left leg up over the right, with our knees stacked. Left leg is over the right. Straight spine here. 2 different options for the arms here. You can stay like this, or bring the left hand back behind. Right comes up and over to connect behind your back like this, if this is accessible for you. Or you can bring arms out to the side, rolling them under. Left goes under the right. And you can do this for eagle arms if you're here. Stretching through the spine, lifting the elbows up, rolling the shoulders down, pressing the hands out. Whatever feels comfortable for you today. Equalizing the weight between each of your hip bones. Option to stay here, or you can roll your body forward. One last inhale here. And exhale, releasing the hands. We'll bring the knees out. The soles of your feet come together for butterfly pose. You can bring your hands to your feet as if you're reading a book. Rolling the shoulders down. Option to stay static here, or you can flap or flutter your knees up and down. This is really good for your root chakra, the grounding movement. Whatever feels good today. And you can go between stillness and movement, however you're feeling. From here, you can begin to drop your chest down, bringing the hands out in front of you. With each exhale, letting your body sink a little bit deeper. If this is too much, you can always come back into a normal butterfly. One more big breath in here. And coming back up. Now we'll do the same thing on the other side, coming into a lizard on this side. Left leg coming to the front of your mat. Your hands come to the inside of the leg. Right leg comes out straight. Wrists directly below the shoulders, gazing forward. Again, option here to keep the leg straight or drop the knee down, curl the toes under, whatever feels comfortable for you. Using your hands to press down as a way to strengthen the rest of your body. Feeling your connection with the earth below you. Big inhale in. And exhale, coming into pigeon. You can heel toe your foot over to the edge of your mat, dropping the knee down, letting the hips rest down. Hands come to either side of your body, finding a neutral, tall spine, sinking each of the hips down. With each exhale, letting your body relax into the posture. On your next breath, dropping the chest down, bringing the forearms down in front of you, creating a little pillow for your head, or option to send the arms all the way straight out. One last big breath in here. And exhale. Release. Coming out. Bring our back leg forward till it's at a 90-degree angle. Doing figure 4 on the other side. Or this might be deer pose, I can't remember. Anyways, we have 3 right angles formed. One here, one here, one here. And planting the hands down. lengthening through the spine, rolling the shoulders back, letting your hips sink down with each exhale. Bringing your mind back to the intention that you set at the beginning of this class. All right, one last breath here. Exhale, shifting the weight onto your hips, swinging that right leg over, around, stacking it on top of the left knee, equalizing the weight in your hips. Again, two arm options here. The first one is to bring the right hand behind your back. Left comes up and over, connecting the hands here. This is accessible for you. The other arm option is to bring the hands out to the side, swinging the right under the left, and twisting all around for either arms. Whatever feels good today. If you're here, drop your shoulders down, press the elbows up, bring the hands out. Really opening up the shoulder blades. From here, the option to come forward with your chest dropping down or staying upright. One more minute here. Gently releasing out of this. We'll straighten both of our legs out in front of us. Coming up, lengthening through the spine. As you exhale, folding forward, reaching towards your toes. You can start at your calves. Just letting the chest sink down wherever you're at. If you can reach your toes, you have 3 different hand placement options. Bringing the 2 index and middle finger, wrapping them around your toes, pulling in is one. The other one is to stretch beyond your toes, bringing the hands down to the sole of your foot. Always keeping the legs nice and straight. Is 2. And 3, bringing the hands to the outside of your foot and wrapping around like that. Whatever feels good today. With each inhale, you can lengthen through the spine. And with each exhale, sink a little deeper. All right, one more breath here. Exhale. Release. And coming all the way up, we'll roll onto your back. Bringing both legs up ahead of you. You can bring your hands to the back side of your legs for support. Both shoulder blades are on the ground. Finding a spot that feels comfortable to you, maybe behind the knees, behind the calves, or you can grab your big toes wherever you're at. From here, keeping the left leg straight, we'll bring the right out to the side. Resting it down. Again, wherever you're at. Keeping both shoulders on the ground, just opening up that hip. All right, we'll bring the right leg back up to meet the left. And now we'll drop the left out to the side. Oof. Resting it down. Noticing any differences between each side. Keeping both legs straight and engaged. All right, we'll bring the left leg back up and drop both knees down. Feet are planted below the knees. Hands can come down to the side of your mat. We'll come into bridge, lifting up the hips, shoulders stay on the ground. Hips are in line with the shoulders and the knees, trying to create one line here. Option to stay here, or you can press yourself all the way up by bringing the hands under the shoulders, pressing up and through if this is available to you. Breathing here. And gently lowering down. From here, we'll enter plow. So lifting the hips up, using your hands as support on your low back, bringing the feet straight up. Exhale, dropping the toes down until they meet the ground behind you. Breathing here. You can bend your knees in to meet your forehead if that feels comfortable. And gently rolling back down. You can hug the knees or, grab your feet with your hands for happy baby, rocking back and forth as we wind down this class. Hug both knees into your chest, giving yourself a big hug, thanking yourself for showing up today, doing something nice for your body. And when you're ready, entering Savasana, letting both feet, finding where I can fit, resting both feet down to the side, arms come out to the side, palms facing up, rolling the shoulders under, dropping the front ribs down.